Milo and the Star Door. On a quiet evening when the sky was painted with soft shades of blue and silver, Milo the little cat sat by his favorite window. The stars were beginning to appear one by one. Milo loved watching them. Every night, he counted the stars before bedtime. 1, 2, 3. His tiny green eyes sparkled as he searched the sky. Then suddenly, a star blinked. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Blink, blink, blink. Milo tilted his head. "That's strange," he whispered. The star seemed brighter than all the others. It shimmered gently, almost as if it were trying to say hello. Milo watched carefully. Then something magical happened. A silver beam of starlight slowly drifted down from the sky and landed softly in the meadow outside his house. The beam glowed like moonlight on fresh snow. Curious but calm, Milo padded outside. The night air was cool and peaceful. Crickets hummed their sleepy songs. Leaves swayed softly in the breeze. As Milo followed the silver light, he arrived at a small hill he had never noticed before. At the top of the hill stood something extraordinary. A door. A beautiful round door made entirely of starlight. Its edges sparkled with tiny silver stars. The handle looked like a crescent moon. Milo blinked. A door in the middle of a hill. He had never seen anything like it. The door glowed warmly. Not bright, not scary, just warm and welcoming, as if it had been waiting for him. Milo gently placed his paw on the moon-shaped handle. The door slowly opened. Beyond it was a path made of glowing clouds. Soft music drifted through the doorway. The kind of music that makes you feel sleepy and happy at the same time. Milo stepped through. The door closed quietly behind him. And suddenly, he was standing high above the world. The cloud path floated through a peaceful sky filled with twinkling stars. Below him, fluffy clouds stretched in every direction. Above him, constellations sparkled like tiny lanterns. Everything felt calm. Everything felt safe. Milo followed the cloud path. Soon he met the first visitor of the star door, a tiny star rabbit. The rabbit's fur shimmered like moonlight. Its ears sparkled with silver dust. "Hello, Milo," said the rabbit gently. Milo smiled. Hello. Would you like to visit the Valley of Sleeping Stars? Milo nodded. Together they continued along the cloud path. After a short walk, they arrived at a beautiful valley, floating among the stars. Hundreds of tiny stars rested there, some nestled inside fluffy clouds. Others rocked gently in moon shaped cradles. A few yawned softly before drifting off to sleep. Milo watched quietly. The valley was peaceful beyond words. Every night, explained the rabbit, young stars come here to rest before shining in the sky. Milo sat beside a sleeping star. It glowed softly, like a tiny lantern. The warm light made him feel wonderfully relaxed. Soon the rabbit waved goodbye and hopped into the distance. Milo continued his journey. The cloud path curved gently through the sky. Before long, he reached a silver lake. The water was perfectly still. Not a single ripple moved across its surface. Moonlight danced softly on the water. Near the lake floated a small wooden boat. Inside sat an old owl wearing a blue scarf. "Good evening, Milo," said the owl. "Would you care for a moonlight boat ride?" Milo climbed aboard. The owl gently pushed the boat across the silver lake. The water glowed beneath them. Stars reflected like tiny diamonds. The boat moved so smoothly that it felt as though they were floating through a dream. Neither of them spoke much. Sometimes silence is the most peaceful conversation of all. The owl pointed toward the sky. Milo looked up. A shooting star glided slowly across the heavens. Then another, and another. Not fast, not bright, just gentle streaks of silver light drifting through the night. The sight filled Milo with wonder. After a while, the boat reached the other side of the lake. The owl smiled warmly. "Thank you for sharing the quiet with me." Milo thanked the owl and continued along the path. The stars seemed softer now. The music in the distance grew even gentler. Soon Milo arrived at a magnificent garden. Moonflowers bloomed everywhere. Their petals glowed pale blue and silver. The air smelled sweet and fresh. Tiny star butterflies fluttered from flower to flower. In the center of the garden stood a large tree. Its branches sparkled with thousands of glowing leaves. Each leaf looked like a tiny star. A gentle fox rested beneath the tree. The fox wore a small golden bell around her neck. "Welcome to the dream tree," she whispered. Milo gazed upward. The leaves shimmered softly. Whenever a breeze passed through, the leaves created the most peaceful sound, like distant wind chimes, like a lullaby. The fox smiled. "Every leaf holds a happy dream." Milo closed his eyes. He listened, and somehow he could almost hear the dreams. Dreams of flying through clouds, dreams of exploring moonlit forests, dreams of friendship and laughter, dreams of peaceful adventures. Milo sat beneath the tree for a long time, listening, breathing, relaxing. Eventually, he noticed something. The stars above were growing dimmer. Not because they were disappearing, because morning was slowly approaching. The fox nodded knowingly. "The star door will soon take you home." Milo felt a tiny bit sad. The magical world was so peaceful. But he also felt warm and grateful. He had seen sleeping stars, sailed across a moonlit lake, and rested beneath a dream tree. The fox pointed toward a silver glow in the distance. There stood the star door, waiting quietly. Milo thanked the fox and followed the path one last time. The door shimmered gently. Its moon-shaped handle sparkled in the soft starlight. Milo opened it. A warm breeze greeted him. He stepped through and found himself back on the little hill near his home. The meadow was quiet. The silver beam had vanished. The stars were fading as dawn approached. Milo looked up at the sky. One bright star blinked gently, blink as if saying goodbye. Milo smiled. Then he padded home. He climbed into his cozy bed beside the window. The first rays of morning light peeked over the horizon. Milo curled his tail around himself. His eyes grew heavy, very heavy. As he drifted towards sleep, he thought about the valley of sleeping stars, the silver lake, the dream tree, and the magical star door. Perhaps one night, when the stars were shining brightly again, the door would return and another peaceful adventure would begin. But for now, Milo closed his eyes. The world was quiet, the sky was calm, and the little black cat drifted into the sweetest dreams of all.